Hey guys, back for another vlog day. I know I've missed a couple of days, so I guess I'll go ahead and give you a recap. Last week I went out with my family. Spent the weekend with my sister, and I didn't eat too bad. We cooked some food at home. Some like fajita meat. We had some tacos, and then we went to a restaurant and basically ate all meat. So it wasn't too bad. Not a lot of fast food or anything. More of like protein foods, like basically all meat. So I mean, I still probably might have went over my calorie goal, but it wasn't like processed food that I was eating. Well, I mean, I had some tortillas, but they were like 50 calories each with the tacos, so it wasn't too bad. I did lose weight. I lost 1.5 pounds, so that was good because I was worried. I was stressed out. We're not stressed, but like worried. I was always conscious and aware of thinking about my weight, and worrying about gaining and stuff. So I don't know if that was stress, but it was always on my mind. But yeah, so I lost 1.5 pounds, so that was good. So I'm glad that I'm still below 4. I'm just afraid to go to 430 and like back up. Like I don't want to ever again. Want to keep going down because I gotta hit my goal to at least be under 420 by the end of this year. So I was like 427.2 or 4, I can't remember, but I was around 427, so that's good. So I was happy about that. So let's keep on. I just need to lose a few more pounds and be under 420 at the end of the year. So this week though hasn't really been good. Like when we went out on Sunday, and we went to Fort Worth to a restaurant there, and there happened to be, like, I booked reservations for it, but there happened to be freaking Starlight Parade downtown Fort Worth. And let me tell you, we got there, we were stuck in traffic. Like once you hit downtown, it was only like 5 blocks away. We were stuck in traffic for an hour. It was just ridiculous. And we weren't even there. We were there for like our restaurant, not for this freaking parade. And it was miserable getting there. And so like we found out that the restaurant that they were on, the street was blocked and we couldn't park near it, so we had to walk there. So we had to do a lot of turnarounds to finally get to a parking lot, and we walked. So walked about 4 blocks. And let me tell you, it was a lot. Walking, like I felt more of it in my knees than my back, because the knees is like the first pain that I feel, then it's my back, or after a while it's just a combination of both all of a sudden. And so like I was starting to feel it in my knees, like starting to kind of lock up and get inflamed. So like, we rested, we went to the restaurant and we ate, and then we had to walk all the way back. And my body was so sore. Like even though we were in the restaurant for like over an hour, just, eating and resting and stuff, it was still, my body, because I don't like walk a lot, so I'm not used to that type of endurance of getting my heart rate up from walking. And even though I do my resistance band workouts, I try and do them 4 times a week, just doing that walking took a toll on my body. I was so worn out and drained from that I didn't do my workouts Monday and Tuesday because I physically could barely move. And I had to recover from that. And then Wednesdays was my day off. So today's Thursday. Happy Thursday. Yeah, I didn't realize that walking like 4 blocks, I probably walked a mile. And I probably at least walked a mile to and from like the garage of where we parked to our restaurant. And that was without really any breaks of walking. So I was pretty sore. My body was pretty sore. I've never I haven't felt that incapacitated in a while, actually. That's if I have to be forced to do something. I mean, I was glad that I was able to walk the distance, because if I haven't been doing what I've been doing, when I first started my 5-minute walks, and then now I'm doing these resistant band workouts, if I haven't been doing what I've already been doing, I wouldn't have been able, I felt like I wouldn't have been able to made it, or I would have had to have stopped every 5 minutes and rest and breathe and then keep going, and it would have taken us longer to get there because they were being held back by me, because they can walk a lot faster than I can. But I was able, to walk there and back slowly, but I did it. But boy, it took a toll. I was so physically exhausted for days. Even on Wednesday, I was still feeling it. And today I was no matter what, I needed to, do my workout. Because also, I felt like I haven't ordered fast food, but the food that I do have at my apartment wasn't healthy. Or maybe some of it, I did buy chips because I have salsa. And so I ate chips and salsa, a green verde salsa. And I didn't realize, I forget. I don't even think about calories when I eat. I guess you should just focus on the nutritional value that it has. But I wasn't really thinking about that. And I kind of felt bad because last night, I was really tired. I was still exhausted. And so I went to bed at 6 p.m. And I woke up around 3 in the morning, and I couldn't go back to sleep. Well, it was probably around 2 something, but when I looked at my phone, it was 3 something in the morning. And I was just in bed, and I was forcing myself to not eat. I kept thinking about food because I was asleep for hours. And the dinner that I did eat were turkey franks. So I had some turkey franks and some chips. And that actually was with the bread and the calories from the chips. That was about 2,900 calories. So it was actually a lot of calories for that. And the turkey, it wasn't the turkey franks. They were actually pretty delicious. And from now on, if I ever eat if I go to, because I stopped eating pork for a while, and then if I did ever want a hot dog, it would be beef franks. But now I'm going to do turkey franks because those things are really good. And I can just eat beef another way. But if I ever did do that, I would request turkey franks. They taste good. They don't taste I guess some people say fake meat or, vegetarian meat. I mean, it's still meat, but it's flavorful. I guess that's the point I'm making. It's flavorful. So it was fine. Had it with some mustard, but it was the calories from the bread and the chips, and then I had a frozen dinner as well. So all of that was close to my 3,000 calories, and then I went to bed early at 6 p.m. and then I woke up at 3 in the morning and I ate. And it was just, I ate the chips and salsa, and I felt so bad. I felt miserable when I woke up this morning because I was so upset with myself because I broke my fast. I'm kind of getting emotional right now. I almost want to cry. But I felt so bad, and my stomach was upset from it, and I was telling myself, I tried to tell myself not to eat, but I ate. And I ate the chips and salsa, and then I went to bed 2 hours later, and then so now it's today, and I told my sister about it, and she was like, well, if you kind of look at the hours between how long I slept, I ate, and then since I fasted at work, it was kind of like another day, I guess, if you kind of think of it. That's how she kind of phrased it, that as long as you didn't eat at work, it's still, okay, because you're fasting in between that time for your body to digest, the food and stuff. And I mean, so she kind of made me feel a little bit better about it, not feel guilty about it, but it bothered me, because like I want to stick, to the timeline that I have, and I know that I have an issue with food, and it still kind of bothers me, but I'm gonna try not beat myself up over it, because we fail. We're not perfect. I'm not perfect, and it happens. And so I just gotta take from this experience and just move on, and try and do better the next day. So today's that day. So I got home and I did my workout, and I changed my sister gave me, because I was telling you how I kind of felt like my body was adjusting to the workouts, and my heart rate wasn't getting raised. I wasn't getting pumped up or anything, and I was worried about becoming stagnant and not doing anything for me. And I expressed those concerns to her, and she told me here's a way to raise your endurance, your heart rate with doing the bands is to do them faster. I'm like, well, wouldn't that defeat the purpose of the resistance to strengthen the muscle? She was like, you still kind of get that resistance, but when you do it faster, you raise the heart rate, and that helps your endurance. And so I'm like, okay, I'll give that a shot. So I did that today. But instead of doing the 2 cycles of 20 reps, I did the 1 cycle of the 20 reps, but fast, or faster than I've been doing, because I know she's like, as long as you're in proper form, you warm up, be in proper form, then do it, it'll work out. There shouldn't be any injuries. But me, I'm kind of injury prone sometimes. And I'm clumsy. And so I probably don't have proper form, and I definitely don't stretch. So, yeah. And so I went faster, but not too fast. So I did that today, and I felt my heart rate. I was breathing a little bit heavier, and I felt the burn, in my arms. And so I'm gonna start doing this now for a month. I'm gonna do the 1 cycle and then the 20 reps for each of the workouts, doing the fast cycle, because I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to pull a muscle or tear something. I don't know, because I have arthritis in my knees. It's degenerative arthritis in my knees. First off, it was only in my right knee. Now it's in my left knee. And I know that there's something wrong with my left heel on my foot. Either it might be I'm gonna butcher this word, plantar fasciitis or something like that with a heel, because my sister has that. And I kind of described what it felt like, and it's only on my left heel, it's not my right heel. And she's like, that's what it sounds like. But I don't know, it could be my arthritis, or it could be that. But that has been actually I've been feeling that pain actually pop up in my left heel more recently. Before, it never happened. Then I noticed it would last for a while, then it would just go away. Now I feel like it's coming back, and I feel it more now. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if I want to go to a doctor about that. Sometimes I just don't want to go to a doctor to find out all the wrong things, and just be stressed and overwhelmed with all these things that I have to change. This whole list of things, and I know obesity has a long list of shit that can happen with you, and I don't want that stress. I want to be ignorant of it, and I know that that's wrong, but I've had some tests done with my thyroid and checking for diabetes, and I've had some blood work done and stuff. So I've had checkups before, but not recently, and I know you should, but I don't. And it's not just because of an insurance thing, even though I have insurance, but it's the cheap insurance that sucks. But I'm trying to focus on a few things at a time. I can't be overwhelmed with a lot of things, and I'll probably live and learn from this lesson, but I guess we'll just see. And I pray, that the Lord's my healer, and He'll get me through it and heal me if need be. If I can't go to a doctor, but I guess the time comes. But I pray for preventive measures, for anything not bad to happen to me. But sorry. So I'm starting to do that. I know it's not that. I know it's close to then. We got like another week of November left. I've been trying to like do new things each month or every other month, start something new. And I know we have a week left, but what the heck? I'm gonna give it a try. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I may be a little bit more careful with my legs because some of the exercises that I do with my legs, I don't want to actually dislocate my knee. I may not be able to do like fast movements with my knees. I probably should be safe and not do it with there probably are some workouts that I can do for for leg day, but not all of them, not most of them, because it involves your knees, and my knees already slip out of place, so definitely not going to be going fast on those. Will for my arms. I'll probably still do the 2 cycles for each, 2 cycles of 20 reps for the exercises for my legs, and just do that. I'll only change up the arm workout. I think that's best for now, and we'll go from there. I don't want any accidents to happen. But yeah. So food, workout, those are the things that have been happening, and I've had some fallouts. Yesterday was fallout. I know Monday I had frozen pizza, so I ate some frozen pizza, and then I had another frozen dinner with some chicken and corn and macaroni, but it's all high sodium. It's not good. But today I cooked chicken, or organic chicken, and I have some green beans, so I'm gonna eat healthier today. I've had like a small salad, a small chicken salad, so I had that. And I'm gonna eat some chicken and green beans tonight to feel, a little bit better for myself. And I pre-cooked chicken for tomorrow, so I'll be eating that tomorrow as well. I still have a lot of frozen food, like chicken nuggets and fries and tater tots and chicken strips. I have a lot of frozen food. And I have a cool pasta. It's a pasta with chicken and macaroni and some vegetables. It's kind of like a stir fry. So I have that. But I have a lot of frozen food, but I feel like I want to eat my chicken and go kind of like organic with the vegetables instead of all the frozen food that I have with the high salt. It might make me feel a little bit better about myself and not eating such, bad food. But yeah. Oh wow, it's been 18 minutes. That was a lot to go over. But yeah, I had some downfalls, but I just hope that this weekend I'm going back over to my sisters and get together again with family and some friends, and gonna eat, our eat a nice meal together, and I'll see, if I've gained or lost anything. Hopefully lost, because even though I didn't order food, but I still kind of ate poorly at my home. I did hit the 3,000 calorie limit, so I don't know how much, if I lost it all or stayed the same. But I guess we'll see. I just, pray to do better. We all have, those days, and I've been having those days. But my mind, gotta get out of that depressed, state and focus on the future and towards my goal, and just eat better, because I know what I need to do and I need to stick to that. So I need to get out of this rut. I need to do my workouts, not make excuses, because I feel like I do make excuses. I make excuses for a lot of different things, and I have to want it, and I have to make the change, and if I don't, then I'm just going to be in a miserable state and have a miserable life, and I don't want that. So it's time to make that change, to be positive and to be happy and to live a happy life. and to try and, I don't know, be normal like everyone else. But, yeah. So, thanks for watching in and listening, and, I hope you have a good weekend. I will see you tomorrow. I will make a video for tomorrow, let you know how that goes. Thanks, and see you tomorrow. Bye.